Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 11 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to start creating the second floor. Now we're gonna continue working on this. But before that, we need to go back to level 1 because we need to check if we have the floors already, which we have. So actually we're good with floor 1, but we could add level 2 right now. So let's go to floor, and then we could edit duplicates, and we have floor number 2. Let's maintain 200, and here we need to set it as a wood material. So let's look for a wood material that would be best for here. This one, I usually like the mahogany color for the second floor, so let's use that instead. Let's click on pick line, and we need to go around right here. On this area, it will be a balcony, so we're going to remove this part later on, and instead we're gonna add in a balcony. So let's add this one first, and then we could deal with that later on. So just choose the inside wall, and then now we need to do the trim and extend on all corners. So anything that is intersecting, we need to undo that, and we need to connect them all together. So this one will be added, and then all of this, and then we will have an opening right here. So we need to have something like this. Of course, there should be gap between the railing and between here. And then now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pick this line actually, and then let's trim and extend here, and then SL here to slice it up, and then trim and extend right here as well. So now we have that opening right here, and I didn't choose this one because I don't want my floor to be showing right here. I want it to be flush, so that's why I have it on here. You can always put it in the middle, but it's up to you. This is just my design overview. So now, and then we need to create an opening onto this area as well for the stairs. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around here, SL again, and then TR, trim and extend onto this area. So now we have that opening right here, and then we have this one right there. What we can do is we could put this one in the middle. I don't want this one to overlap. And then this one, what we can do is we could have something like this instead. So I'm gonna trim this, and then trim this part. It might be glass here, so we'll just navigate later on if we put glass here all the way to the top. Then we need to just put this one right here to show that there's a floor there. So either way, we're gonna check that later on. And then here, what we need to change here is that this will be an outside, so this will be an exterior wall this one will be exterior wall as well. So in order for you guys not to be confused, I'm just gonna delete this and then add those one later on, because it's easier for us to add. And then in terms of this one, what we can do is we could create an open area. So here, instead of having a door, what we can do is we could create an opening. So if you select a wall, you can create an opening by selecting this under modify wall opening. You will need to click twice to show how do you like the wall. So now if you want to see the look of what we created, I could create an image right there, and as you can see, we have our bed there and we have our wall opening. And of course, if we have a ceiling, there will be a ceiling there. So that's the way you can create a wall opening. Another way is you can select that wall. You need to have a section here, and then you could just edit the wall. But this is a lot easier than doing that. So might as well just use this way so that it's easier for you. So here we're gonna create a wall opening as well, and we could just have that one like that. And of course, if it's nicer if we have a bigger closet area. So what we can do is we could move this one a bit. Similar to that, we can move this one. And the good thing about model in place, as you can see, you can basically change that instantly right there. There we go. And then it's really up to you to decide. And here as well, let's create a wall opening for our closet area, our walk-in closet. So now like that, we have something that looks like that. I'm going to add it on this area. Why? So that we could have a nicer walk-in area here, a lot bigger. So we're basically maximizing the space. So here as well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create that wall opening. Around 700 is good enough. There we go. And then to add those cabinet, usually I just show it with a line. So I'm going to use thin line first. And then I'm just going to add something like this to mix it up. Of course, we could extend this one. So just a quick way of adding those details right there. It's up to you if you want to add a bigger one and if you want to really model it, but as of right now, adding those lines is good enough for me. And then here I could add another line as well to show that we could add a space there, and then here we could have a bigger one, a U shape, and then it's up to you to decide how big you want it to be. You can space it out, you can eyeball it, and it will show like that there. And then after that, what I usually do is to add demolish line and then add those details again. So now demolish line added afterwards, and there we go. You can even choose pick line and then offset this one to 50 so that to be consistent in that regards. And then you just need to trim and extend afterwards. There we go. That's good. So for this part, it's really nice that we have this part right there. And then here, we just need to do the same thing so that we represent the walk-in closet like that. There we go. This one is good. We could have some seating here as well if we want to, or we could have a desk as well. So either way, you can have a desk here. I think it's better if we show, because we already added a desk. So just go to underlay and then choose level 1, and then let's add the desk like that right here, or this bigger desk onto this area. And then let's use the seating as well. So there we go. And then after that, you can turn it off. Put it to none, and then at least it's easy for us to add those. I'm also going to add this side table on all throughout here. I think it's a good addition to the bedside area. And then might as well add some TV here as well. And then here we just need to add it in the middle of each and every one of those. We just need to place it there, and then here we could just move it somewhere right here. We have enough space. So here we have this big area right here. We could add in a bigger windows here, and at the same time we could have an entertainment system here as well. Also, because we have this one, might as well I'm going to align this one instead. So this is an exterior wall, TR. So I'm gonna align it here, and then just delete this part right now, because we could basically make this one as a balcony. I think this is a better way to showcase our model. We could create a notch here so I'm gonna create a notch around 1400 is good enough, and then trim here, and then edit the floor as well. So pick line right here. We actually don't need to pick on that line anymore, because we could just trim and extend here, and then there we go, and then delete this part. Now we could just have that, don't attach, and there we go. So we could have this part as a balcony. We could even extend this if you want, but I think too much of a space. Around 14, maybe I want to add a desk here, so we could basically have something like this. So 1900 is good enough. So I'm just trying to fit it to the space and what we have as a furniture ready. So that's good enough, and then we could just have this one like that. I'm going to just add it right here as well. I think having this nook here will be good enough for the design. And then just moving it properly to the corner would be good enough as well. So now we have this one right here. We have all of this as well. And then what we can do next is we could add the TV as well. So I'm gonna take it from the level 2, so go to underlay, and then sorry, level 1, and we have a TV here that is already wall hang. I'm going to have it placed right here. I know this is too big, so I'm going to edit the size. Duplicate this one, change diagonal, make it, I think, 1000, half of it, and then add it on the other bed. So I'm gonna put it onto this wall, and then here we could have something like that. And then here, this is the one that we need to focus on, because this is another one of those. So we can add a bigger TV to represent the family room again. So we just need to change this to none again, because we already took that out. What we can do is we can add in a section right here, and then flip it, change the view range so that you just see this part again, and then we just need to pull it up a little so the view is offset around 960. 900 is good enough. I think that's good enough right there. I'm just gonna make it simple and create a model in place, and then generic model. What I'm gonna do is another extrusion. I'm gonna select this part, and then here 0 and then 10 here. Click apply, make sure to change it to wood material. I want to make this one as my consistent wood material right here, and then I'm going to make all of this wall like that. And then after that, create another extrusion, pick a plane, that wall again, and then I'm gonna offset this to maybe 50 from the wall, like that. And then what I'm gonna do is like a design, something like a design. So I'm going to just create something like that, and then I'm gonna offset those afterwards. and then click that, then type in 50, and then just offset those ones. And then now we have a task of slicing this. It's gonna be time consuming, but it's something that we can do right here to give this wall a nice view. And then trim and extend. If you miss one of this one, that will be fine. Revit will usually let you know if you miss something. You can always click show, and then it will show you which one you missed and you need to fix. So don't you worry about that. So now click on finish and go back to level 2 to check how it looks. I'm just gonna click on that, and then in section that will look like that. So it's something very quick that you can add to the wall to make it look nice. So if we check it right here, there we go. That looks really good. Just having that part right there, give that area a really good feel. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue in the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.